If you're an endgame mage in dungeons, you have two choices of helmets to use, the Storm Helmet and the Wither Goggles. And recently, the Wither Goggles have been nerfed to be additive instead of multiplicative with the Master Mode update. So because of this change, many people have been questioning which is better. And the answer used to be the Storm Helmet due to a bug with the ability damage and hot applying, but this has since been fixed. So I'll be doing a side-by-side comparison to see which is better. For the test, I'll be using a full Necrotic Wisdom 5 Recalmed Storm set with the exception of the chestplate being Loving, while the Wither Goggles and the Storm Helmet having the same enchants. And for the weapon, we'll be using a Heroic Hyperion, 5-star full tier 6 enchants and ultimate wise 5. And last but not least, we'll be using a level 100 sheep with a Dwarf Tittle Helmet. For the first test, we'll do it outside of dungeons in the graveyard to see the difference outside of dungeons, and after that we'll go into a floor 7 to see the difference in dungeons. Alright, now first, the Storm Helmet. We'll be doing 616,000, yep, about 1616,000 damage with a level 100 sheep. Alright, now let's compare that with the Wither Goggles. Okay, outside of dungeons with the Wither Goggles, we'll be doing 857,000 damage. Yep, 857,000 damage outside of dungeons. Now for EHP, I'll be getting about 26,564 with the Storm Helmet, and with the Wither Goggles, I'll be getting about 22,755. Now at the start of the dungeon with the Wither Goggles, I'll be getting about 147,000 EHP. And with Storm Helmet, I'll be getting about 190,000 approximately. And at the start of the dungeon with the Wither Goggles, I'll be doing about 14.4 million to undead skeletons, 14.4 million, 13 million, 13 million, yeah, about 13 to 14 million with the Wither Goggles at the start of the run. Now with a Storm Helmet equipped, we'll be doing about 8 million, 9 million, 9 million to undead skeletons, 9 million, 5.5 million, 8 million, yeah, about 8 million to 9 million damage. Now at the end of the run, with every secret gathered, we'll be doing about, that's a tank zombie, 14 million, 17 million, 14 million, 17 million, 17, 19, yeah, about 17 to 19 mil with the Wither Goggles. And now with the Storm Helmet, 9 million, 5.4 million, 12.4 million, 12.4 million. So in the end, we're dealing about 90 million to undead skeletons with the Wither Goggles, while only dealing 12 million with the Storm Helmet. Okay, now for EHP at the end of the run, I'll be getting 371,000 with Wither Goggles, and about 471,000 with the Storm Helmet. So in conclusion, the sacrifice in damage from the Wither Goggles to Storm Helmet just isn't worth it, as you're sacrificing almost 40% of your damage for 20% more HP. And if you're in need of HP, you can always swap out your Storm Boots for something like Perfect Boots, or swap out your Sheep Pet for a tank pet like Blue Whale. Anyways, that's gonna be enough for me today, and don't forget to subscribe, as I'll be posting another video straight tomorrow about an extremely underrated pet that nobody uses. So don't miss that, and see ya.